was a pretty good decision. Are you
It was
happy?
an amazing decision. Yeah, it was an amazing decision.
Yeah, so what is your biggest key to success to leave the audience with? It's nice to see like how much $100 can like help like 30 people.
It was
right now.
yeah. So when we did create some special notes from that, and we posted in our walls.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Simple Chat. I'm your host, Janine Casio, the CEO and founder of Simplending Financial. And today we have a very special guest with us, Sauliman. We are here today at LeverageCon in Dallas. And Dallas is where you're from, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do you mind introducing yourself to our audience?
Sure. My name is Sauliman, the CEO of RE Lendings, and love to be here.
Awesome. And so who is RE Lending?
So we are a direct lender. We're a private equity lender.
Nice.
And we specialize in DSCR.
Okay.
Started this business 2 years ago.
Nice. Do you do fix and flip or ground up?
We do fix and flip and ground up.
Okay, but DSCR is your sweet spot.
That's sweet spot.
Okay, very cool. And you do nationwide?
We do nationwide. We only try to avoid few states that doesn't make sense to us. So that we do.
Nice. How big's your team now?
Now we are almost 13 people.
13.
Started just by myself.
Just for your work, plan to work for yourself, right? And then here you are. It sounds like we're on the same journey. Okay. And then how did you get started in private lending?
So a very interesting story. Like when I started first as a loan officer, I came here to Dallas.
Wow.
As a finance manager with. I used to work for a dealership. I started as sales on the floor, and then became intern sales manager, and from there I became like a broker relationship. So within 2 to 3 months, I was one of the leading sales. Yeah, I was top salesperson.
You're like, damn, I'm good at this.
Yeah, and COVID hit, everything shut down. Called the GM. I was like, I can't stay at home. And I'm like, okay, just travel around the U.S. Just find what's going on in the U.S. because I came here in 2018.
From where?
From Afghanistan.
Wow.
I'm originally from Afghanistan. I came here in 2018, and from 2018
would you say that was a pretty good decision? Are you
happy? It was an amazing decision. Yeah, it was an amazing decision.
Yeah, you're not doing too bad, are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I love it. Yeah. Did get this other opportunity to go and become a finance manager over there. Applied for that, and we did have some good conversation with the next GM. Okay. When I got there, I don't want to go into detail like why I wasn't selected. I was very upset about it. And
they didn't give you a job?
No, they actually called me to come there, and when I got there, so they wanted, like, you know how they say bait and switch. They told me like, oh, you have to start as a salesperson. Because they saw my record and everything, so they wanted me to be in sales. I'm like, I came here for finance, so I quit right there.
Wow.
And I was going through that, saw the ad for 2 private lending companies, applied for both of them. Both of them called me, and obviously I met Toby. Very interesting person.
Wait, that's who you worked for?
Yes.
Wow, this is coming full circle.
Yeah, I did meet Toby, and it was like, why would I give you a job? Like, you don't know anything about this business.
Wow.
And your English is not even good. Like, to talk to, like, how can you how can you overcome all these problems? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just give me an opportunity. So you're like, yeah, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I'm just gonna just give me 90 days. After 90 days, you just have what you want to do. Yeah. So first 90 days, I start.
You know, in the first 90, yeah.
Yeah. And then I quit Global in 2023.
And how did he take that, you leaving and things like that?
It was really hard for both of us since Global was not only like a workplace for me, but it was like also like you said about the mentorship. It was also like I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
He was teaching and coaching and preaching every time. So I did learn a lot from him. It was a hard decision to make to leave him and leave the company and start on my own. But I did make that decision.
Sorry.
Because if I wanted to stay, I know I wouldn't be here where I'm today.
Yeah. Awesome. As much as you want to create that space for people to grow, it's almost like don't grow too much because like I want you to stay, you know. So
Yeah.
there is a lot of books on like good employee retention and keeping them. So do you feel like that now with your employees of like coaching them but wanting them to
No,
stay?
I believe that because like with Toby, the same thing. Like he knew that one day I will walk out from him, but he didn't know that it will be too soon.
Yeah.
So because that like sometimes you become too big for where you stay,
Got it.
And I'm not saying that I become too big, but it was like very limited for me, so I wanted to explore
very
more.
Cool. Do you have any books or other mentors? Obviously, Toby was a mentor for you, but now that you've kind of overcame that, is there any bigger mentors or any other books that you want to share?
Books, yeah, I love to read books. There are a lot of books, but for this business, I would recommend Go Giver is one of my favorite books. And
me and Sydney are smiling because we're reading that as a team.
It was So when we did create some special notes from that, and we posted in our walls.
Yeah.
For
the company to follow.
For the company also, even for the global. When I was at global, I created that and put it for the employees. Whoever was coming and they were asking me like, I do really believe in Go Giver book. If you like, the more you read it, once you read it 1 time, 2 time, 3, 4, 5, then you know what's talking about.
Yeah, you gotta keep reading it.
And the other book that I really love is Never Split the Difference. And
I haven't read that one. Who's that?
Start with a Y. The Never Split Difference is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the guy was a former FBI director.
Very cool.
I think once, if I'm not mistaken, J.D. Vaughn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into it. So what is your biggest key to success to leave the audience with?
I would say transparency and giving back to the society. That's something that I believe that's the biggest success.
Very nice.
And also being disciplined. Those things like always help.
Discipline?
Yeah, but being straightforward, open, honest, that's the biggest success that you will ever have.
Love that. How do you give back to society?
There are like a lot of ways. So,
besides creating jobs for all your employees.
Besides creating jobs, like we do help with some local communities.
Nice.
Like even if it's it's not just like limited to Afghan communities. We do help with every kind of communities. Like we see they're in need, so we try to do some lunch sometime for the some communities, and we try to help not only in the U.S., also outside of the U.S., in Afghanistan, in India, Pakistan, Africa. So those are the stuff.
It's almost like nicer to do it in Afghanistan, India. Your money goes so much further, right?
Yes.
We give back to sometimes we sponsor the education of women in India, and it's nice to see like how much $100 can like help like 30 people, like you know. So it's just like whoa, like my money, like it just makes you feel good.
I would say like $100 is 1 month expense for a family of 10 in Afghanistan.
Wow.
If they like the way like they spend here.
So your money does massive impact there, which
it does.
Is nice.
And also on the education side,
you only left there like 6 or 7 years ago. Look, that's wild.
And we do also help out. Like I don't know if you're aware of this, in Afghanistan, the women and the girls cannot go to school after 8th grade. So we're trying to create something for them in house.
Yeah.
And we're trying to build some system for them that they are able, even though like in Afghanistan it's really hard to get that internet connection.
Wow.
Even if you have a good internet connection, it's going to cost you like $200-300 a month.
Wow.
And that's too much.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you sharing all your knowledge and wisdom with our audience. How do people find Sauliman and RE Lending to connect further?
My LinkedIn is Sauliman Rove. And you can also find me on relendings.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and my Instagram is also Sauliman Rove. And
Awesome. Okay, yeah, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Simple Chat. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and see you guys soon.